tried to include as many variety as we could. Hope you all will enjoy as much as we enjoy putting it together for you. Saris, as we all know, is a long, unstitched cloth which varies between 5 yards to 9 yards. Without wasting any time, let's begin. Moving towards the south, we have Neeta Gangam wearing a beautiful Kanjivaram sari. This sari is known for its rich and traditional look. Heavy silk is woven with 3-ply zari threads. Interlocked borders are common. It is one of the most gorgeous saris that South India has to offer. Here comes Kavita. Here comes Kavita James wearing a beautiful Kerala sari. When one sees beautifully woven, simple sari, one can bet that it's from God's own country, Kerala. यहाँ का कॉटन बाकी सभी प्रांतों से अलग है. कैलिको टेक्सटाइल जो कॉटन कपड़ों के लिए मानी जाती है, केरला की ही देनी है. केरला साड़ी can be worn on all weathers. बनारसी साड़ी जो दर्शाती हुई आ रही हैं दमयंती जी. बनारस इज वन ऑफ द रिच वीविंग क्राफ्ट सेंटर्स ऑफ इंडिया. यहाँ का ब्रोकेड तंचोई बहुत ही मशहूर है. इंटरेस्टिंग फैक्ट अबाउट ब्रोकेड इज दैट इट इज वोवन कीपिंग द रिवर्स साइड ऑन द लूम. बनारसी साड़ी किसी भी त्योहार को 4 चांद लगा देती है. Comes Manisha Agarwal wearing a beautiful Lucknowi sari. Chicken, meaning embroidery, is a traditional embroidery style from Lucknow. Believed to have been introduced by Noor Jahan, the wife of the Mughal Emperor Jahangir. पहले चिकनकारी सफ़ेद धागे से की जाती थी, पर आजकल रंगीन धागों में भी की जाती है. Please don't be miser on your clapping. Moving towards West India, Shipra flaunts her beautiful Gharchola. It originates from the region around Khambat in southern Gujarat. Gharchola is mainly recognized by the checks and squares made out of zari. सभी हिंदू जैन शादियों में यह साड़ी पहनी जाती है. गुजरात की इस साड़ी को हम नज़रअंदाज नहीं कर सकते. Draped in a beautiful lehriya is Manisha Bisht. Lehriya is a traditional style of tie-dye practiced in Rajasthan that results in brightly colored cloth with distinctive patterns. The technique gets its name from the Rajasthani word for wave, because the dyeing technique is often used to produce complex wave patterns. लहरिया ज़्यादातर आड़े रंगे जाते हैं और बहुत भड़कीले रंगों में पाए जाते हैं. From eastern India comes Prabha, wearing a gorgeous Baluchari sari. These saris are made on matka or tussar silk from Murshidabad, West Bengal. Intricately carved terracotta temples of Bishnupur provide inspiration for the weavers of Baluchari. इस साड़ी के पल्लू में महाभारत और रामायण की कहानियाँ दर्शाई जाती हैं, जो बालूचरी साड़ी को बाकियों साड़ियों से अलग पहचान देती है। See the beautiful Bomkai that Shushmita Malik is wearing. Bomkai sari is a handloom sari from Odisha. It can be described in simple words as an outcome of ikat and embroidery interwoven into each other. पुराने ज़माने में यह साड़ी राजा महाराजाओं के लिए ही बनाई जाती थी। साड़ी के पल्लू में डमरू, कांति फूल, करेले, मयूरी इत्यादि पाए जाते हैं। From central India comes Padma, wearing a Maheshwari. Maheshwari sari hails from Maheshwar on the bank of Narmada in Madhya Pradesh. यह साड़ी दोनों कॉटन और सिल्क में बनती हैं। इसकी खास बात यह है कि साड़ी का बॉर्डर रिवर्सिबल होता है और दोनों तरफ से पहन सकते हैं। डिज़ाइन में चटाई, ईंट, हीरा, चमेली का फूल इत्यादि बने होते हैं। How can we forget a Chanderi from Central India? Usha looks beautiful in this Chanderi. This sari is mainly in cotton, which the air of unmatched sophistication. इस साड़ी में गोल्डन या हल्का सुनहरे रंग का जरी बॉर्डर, बूटा और पल्लू होता है। इसके ताने बाने में एक धागा कॉटन और एक रेशम का होता है, जो इस साड़ी को एक चमक देती है। Now we come to Telangana and our very own Andhra Pradesh. There are too many variety of saris from here, each more famous than the other. We have chosen a few for you. Here comes Mrs. Kalakoti wearing a beautiful gadwar. These are cotton body saris of the Eastern Deccan with a strong design links to the silk border. The body was unbleached cotton, लेकिन आजकल बहुत रंगों में पाई जाती हैं। These have very contrasting borders. Usha Sham Sundar comes wearing her gorgeous upada. One of the finest silk saris is a contribution of Andhra Pradesh. These saris are soft as compared to Kanchivaram. यह जामदानी की तरह बुनी जाती है। इस साड़ी में दोनों ताना बाना बहुत ही नरम व मजबूत रेशम का होता है। So it is easy to drape and soft to touch. Upada silk sarees are one of the most expensive varieties of silk sarees in the world. Another famous sari from here is Pochampalli. Not to miss Sudha Sanjeev looking beautiful in her Pochampalli. The design is mainly ikat. This ikat is created by dyeing the warp and are the easiest to make. इस साड़ी के धागे पहले से इस तरह रंगे जाते हैं कि जब बुनाई होती है तो डिज़ाइन अपने आप उभर कर आता है।
Hello. Okay, now it's a chance for the Ahimsa silk or the non-violence silk. This is a new concept which has come in, and this is indeed getting very popular because, and the sole credit for this Ahimsa sari, which is a silk sari, goes to Kusuma Rajaya, who came up with this idea. Here, the unique thing is that the silk is procured after the butterfly and a moth have left the cocoon. So there is no need of killing hundreds of larvae. That does not take place. इस रेशम को साड़ी से प्यार करने के लिए आपको किसी की हत्या करने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ती, और जस्ट 7 या 10 दिन ही इंतजार करना पड़ता है और वही सिल्क आपको मिलता है. Mrs. Uma Ravinder is faulting an Ahimsa silk sari. Okay. Now we have another form of silk is called Ari silk from Assam. Another Ahimsa or a peace silk. The word Ari is derived from an Assami word called Ara, which means castor, or as a silkworm feed on the castor plant, which is only found in Assam in India and some parts of China and Japan. This color of Ari silk is very light, almost like a white color. Displaying the simple but elegant sari is none other than Rima Dev Burman. I expect the audience to clap more, whistle more. Great. And now we have all the beautiful saris and elegant ladies coming up on the stage to make you have a look. Ladies and gentlemen and kids, wow, what a display, what a display. Okay, anybody want to take the photograph with the toupee? 5,000 rupees. Thank you very much all of you. I really appreciate, and a great round of applause to all these beautiful saris and the ladies. Okay, and now I'm not going to pay 5,000 rupees, but I'm of course going to request. Thank you very much, beautiful ladies, and thanks for displaying. And I would just like to call upon at the center stage Miss Reena Burman. Please come up on stage here. And she has been the main motivation, the main brain behind this particular display of sari and the talents in our Money Enclave and Money Residency. Would you like to say something, ma'am?
Thank you. Thanks. This was just a small effort to make sure that all the youngsters and not so young and all the ladies of India encourage wearing of saris. We have such a rich tradition in India, and none compared to anything in the world, and each is better than the other. So this is just a small gesture to showcase that there are so many varieties of saris which are available readily in India, and we all should encourage girls to wear saris. This is very few which we could put together, and I would like to mention that each of the saris are from our own wardrobe. We have not taken anything from anywhere else. So whatever anybody could come up with, we have done with only that much. And I am very grateful to all the ladies to have made the effort to come forward in spite of their very busy and hectic schedule, and put this show together for you all to enjoy. Thank you so much.